herbs nowadays in cooking, but do you think there's a lot more use we could be making of them in the kitchen?
You can, because you can prepare things ahead. You can make herbal butters and herbal oils and vinegars, great for your store cupboard, in the freezer, in the fridge, and then when you are cooking something, it's all ready for you.
Because we see these things in the supermarket all the time and they're supposed to make cooking easier, but some of them can be very expensive to buy.
They can be really expensive. A little bottle of oil can cost you a fortune. Make it yourself.
All right. How do we get started then? OK,
well, first we're making a herb butter here, and this is a fruit butter. Fruit butters are great on scones, toast, crumpets, anything like that, and you can use absolutely any fruit. Here I'm using raspberries, and that's just a normal punnet of raspberries, and chilli.
Wow.
Oh,
so this is almost instead of a jam, really. It's...
Exactly. And basically you're just taking butter, half a pack of butter, unsalted butter, because then you're in charge of your flavourings, and icing sugar, 125 grams of icing sugar, and mixed in. And this is all I'm doing. Wow. It's just mixing this two together.
It's coming together really nicely, actually.
I mean, does your fruit, is it important the fruit is fresh, or can you use frozen fruit, or...? You
can use frozen, but be very careful when you defrost strawberries in particular. They go really mushy.
OK.
And that can be quite horrible. But that, see how fast that comes together?
Absolutely beautiful as well.
And there you go.
Oh, do we get to try it?
Go and have a taste, Michelle.
Well, I'm going to be eating later too. You're not having one?
No, I'll let you do.
Great, thanks.
So, you see, once you get it in the jar there, how long is that going to last in the...
You could keep that in the fridge for a week.
So
use it in a week.
Keep it in the fridge.
Or you can have it in the freezer for 3 to 4 months.
Yum, yum.
What do you think? Is it nice?
It was lovely, Stephen.
Yeah, because you like the chilli, don't you? Can you taste the kick from the chilli in it?
Yes, you can.
Good. OK. All right, next up tonight, Karen, what are we doing?
Next, we're going to go for a savoury butter this time. And this is one that you can be using for your garlic bread, for a twist on the garlic bread, and for pasta, and for soups and sauces, etc. And it's Italiano, I call it. I'm using rosemary, basil, thyme, and marjoram here. Or you can use oregano or marjoram, one or the other. And again, half a pack of butter.
Unsalted again, yeah?
Unsalted, because we're going to add our own salt, and we're putting in some garlic.
Well, that's good for a first date, eh?
Yeah,
Let's make some of this bread up.
We're putting in a pinch of cinnamon, which seems unusual, but it gives a really nice flavour. A little bit, pinch of salt, so we're adding our own measure of salt, and some black pepper.
And how long would something like this last? Can you freeze it at all?
This one is really good to freeze, because what you would do is, once you've mixed all this together and you've got exactly the right consistency, put it into your paper, waxed paper, roll it up into a sausage like this, seal it at either end, and you would just pop that in the freezer. And then any time you want to use it, you just need to literally cut a slice off and pop it back in again.
Yeah, well, you can just pop it into your pasta or whatever you're cooking.
Put a slice of it onto your pasta, a steaming hot bowl of pasta with that on it, and that's it.
Do you know, I've used something like that before on a steak as well, just, you know,
on a
nicely cooked steak, just sit that on top. Even roast chicken would be lovely.
Roast chicken, in fact, if you're roasting a chicken, you can put some of that underneath the skin before you put it into the oven.
So that's our Italian herb butter. I'm going to have a go at that.
And it's absolutely gorgeous.
So just on some nice crusty bread.
Nice.
It's lovely. Actually, the cinnamon is really nice.
The cinnamon just adds that little tiny bit of sweetness.
Yeah, we like that a lot.
We do. All right, what about our oils then?
Now, oils, these are the ones that are expensive in the shops. And again, this is just so simple. But first I want to tell you, if you're using garlic in any oil, you want to do your garlic first separately. You want to pop your garlic, break your garlic. There's no need to actually chop it up or anything like that. But heat your oil in a pan with the garlic and then remove the garlic.
Okay.
This is just for food safety.
All right, so never leave the garlic in.
Never leave the garlic in.
All right.
So we imagine we've already cooked our garlic. In here, this is an Eastern oil. Now, this is a really good one for if you're doing any stir fries and things like that. Very simple to make. I've used about ½ an inch of ginger, fresh ginger, the peel of an orange, the peel of a lemon, a chilli, again, just crack it. You've got your garlic, which you've already infused, and basil, and a cinnamon stick. That is it. And oil.
Now, does it have to be the most expensive extra virgin oil or just vegetable oil?
I'm using vegetable oil, good old-fashioned vegetable oil. It's a light oil, it's not got heavy flavour. Some olive oils have got their own flavour, you don't want that. You're wanting to put your flavours in, so you want nice light oil.
How long will that take to infuse?
That will take, so I would give it 2 weeks. Just seal it, pop it in a cupboard, give it a shake every couple of days. And then you can use it, as I say, you can use it in your stir fries, you can use it as for any cooking, and you can use it as a dipping oil. That's my Italian blend one there. You can have a wee try of that.
And you know, compared to the cost of buying these things in the supermarket, I mean, it's an absolute fraction, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pennies.
And you know what you've put into it. That's the beauty
You
of
do,
it.
and you can do individual ones as well. You can do one that just has basil in it. So then if you want to cook with the flavour of basil, all you need to do is use your oil. You don't need to actually have basil, chop it up,
that is
go
really
to the shops,
lovely.
anything.
Okay, well, you've convinced us, I think.
Fabulous.
As always, thank you so much. That was gorgeous,
problem.
that oil at the end.
Great,
Thank you very much.
And the recipes and the full details and all this stuff, as always, on the website, stv.tv.
Tonight, first with the